Hello, friends. Welcome. We're just setting up our screen there. Welcome, friends, to episode 10 of Storytime Yoga. I'm so glad that you could join us today, friends. Today we are reading the third book in the Honeycake series from our friend Medea Kalantar, and I will show you the cover here, friends. It's called, let's see if I can get that right on the camera. It's called Honeycake, Special Magical Powers. I'm so glad that you could join me today for Special Magical Powers, Honeycake, Special Magical Powers, my friends. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. And friends, I remind you, if you're watching live, please put hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, please put hashtag replay in the comments. No matter whether you're watching live or the replay, please put hashtag busy kids. So again, if you're just joining in, friends, this is the third book in the Honeycake series that we are reading today. It's called Honeycake, Special Magical Powers by our good friend Medea Kalantar. Let's see. Michael is here. He says he can't watch live today, but have a great class. Thank you, Michael. We have some other friends here as well joining us today, so please do put hashtag live, hashtag replay, or hashtag busy kids. I'm going to step back, friends, and start us with our bells. I'll take my mat, my cushion back here. Please join me on your mat, on your blanket, or on your piece of floor, my friends. Wherever you are today, my friends, please join me. And when you hear my bells, friends, we're sitting up crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Good job, my friends, sitting up crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Hero's pose, remember, is when you're sitting on your legs and your bum is either on your heels. I lost my words there. On your heels or on the floor in between your heels. And remember our breathing ball, friends. When I breathe in, I make my ball big, just like I put all of that air into my belly and make it big. And when I breathe out, I make my ball small, just like I let all of that air out of my belly, friends. So we're going to sit up nice and straight and tall and take 3 deep breaths. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Good job, my friends. And remembering that although we're sitting up nice and straight and tall, our shoulders are not punching up when we're breathing in, okay? We're keeping them nice and loose. It's keeping our back straight and tall, and we're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose or our mouth, whichever is comfortable. So we're going to do 3 deep breaths again, friends. Breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. Good job, my friends. Now I'm going to move my cushion up to the front of class, friends, but you please stay at your floor or blanket. I'll go back and forth, friends, as we read our wonderful story today. And again, I'll show you the cover, my friends. Honeycake, Special Magical Powers. All right, I'm so excited about this one. And I will apologize, Medea, when you watch, you'll see a pink background there, friends. It is actually supposed to be an orange background, friends. But you know what? Miss Mel's been using a lot of ink printing this book. So I have some new ink that's showing up today, and we'll rectify that. But this is a beautiful orange book. Nala put all her outgrown toys and clothes into the box. Nala called out Nala's mom. Yes, Mama, answered Nala. Grandma and Uncle JD are here to take you to Rainbow Hall, replied Nala's mom. Please bring down the box of all your outgrown toys and clothes. Yes, Mama, I'm coming, said Nala. So friends, let's be like Nala and collect all of our old toys and books and put them in our own box. So I'm going to move my blanket out of the way here, my friends. Come to your mat or your blanket or your piece of floor, wherever you are. And first we need to make a box, friends. So we're going to sit on our mat or our blanket or a piece of floor. We're going to sit on our bum, and we're just going to lean back the tiniest little bit, not so much that we fall over, friends. And I'm going to bring my legs up. This is called boat pose, friends. And so you'll notice normally I put my hands here, friends, but we're collecting toys and books, right? So I'm going to hold this pose and I'm going to start collecting toys and books. And I'll put them inside my box, okay? Put them inside. Collect everything that you think you could give to those boys and girls that need them. Collect them and put them inside your box, friends. Good job. All right, let's see what Nala's up to next. Nala brought her box downstairs. "There's my honey cake. Give your grandma some sugar," said Grandma. Grandma gave Nala a big hug and a soft kiss on her forehead. All right, friends, Miss Mel's favorite part, hugs. Let's have our hugs, friends. So coming to your blanket, your mat, or your piece of floor, we're going to sit in hero's pose. So remember, we're on our legs and our bum is either on our heels or on the floor in between our feet. And now we're gonna do eagle arms, friends. So remember, when we do eagle arms, we give ourselves a big, big hug. So I want you to make it big. Hug it out, hug it out. Give yourself a giant, giant hug. And now we're gonna make those eagle arms, friends. Just like that. This is stretching out our shoulders, which is so, so good if we've been sitting on computers, friends. If we've been on our computers the last week or so, this is good, good, good. All right, remember, friends, when I come out of that, I'm going to remember this arm was on top, and now I'm going to put this arm on top, and I'm going to give myself a big, big hug. Hug it out, friends. All right, friends, and now we're going to make those eagle arms. Ooh, and now you should feel the stretch on the other shoulder, friends. Good job, my friends. All right, shake it out, friends. Come on back to our book. When Nala gave Uncle JD a hug and a kiss on his cheek, Nala giggled. "Your furry face always tickles my nose when I kiss your cheeks, Uncle JD, said Nala. Uncle JD gave Nala a big smile and a kiss on the cheek. Then he picked up the box that Nala had brought down and carried it to the car. "Have a great day with Grandma and Uncle JD, said Nala's mom and dad. "See you later, Mama and Papa," said Nala. You see what I see here? When she got into the car, what's this big, beautiful thing right here, friends? It's a big, beautiful tree. So we're going to be trees, friends. We're going to be the tree. Pretend we're watching Nala get into the car with her grandma and her uncle. All right, friends. So remember, we're going to be balancing today. So let's bring one leg up and we're going to balance. And if balance is hard, we're going to just put our foot here in tripod pose. If we're okay with balance, friends, we're either going to put our leg below our knee or above our knee. So Miss Mel, I'm going to put it above. I have slippy pants. All right. There we go, friends. Okay, Miss Mel's struggling with balance there with my slippy pants. All right, so our hands are going to come into prayer pose in front of us. And if we like, we can put our arms out. And if we like, we can be wavy trees in the wind. I don't know about your house, but it's been pretty windy at my house the past couple of days. So let's see if we can be wavy trees. And it's okay if you fall over, friends. Just stand back up and try again. And we're going to go to the other side, friends. So remembering, when we put our foot down, we put the ball of our big toe, our little toe, and our heel in 3 spots on the ground. And if my balance is an issue, I'm going to keep my toes down here. Otherwise, I'm going to bring my foot below my knee or above my knee. And there you go, friends, coming into hands at heart center, prayer pose. Or I can bring my tree branches out and I can sway them in the wind, friends. Have fun with it. Just make sure you don't fall into furniture, friends, wherever you are. Beautiful job. How many of my friends were swaying in the wind? And how many stayed up? How many fell over, friends? I wish you were here in my living room with me, friends. It's so nice to be able to do this with you this way, though. Nala, Grandma, and Uncle JD drove to Rainbow Hall. They had to walk a few blocks to get to the entrance. While they were walking, Nala noticed that Uncle JD smiled at everyone he passed by. Nala tugged on Grandma's hand. "Grandma, why does Uncle JD always smile at everyone?" asked Nala. "That's because Uncle JD is using his special magical powers," said Grandma. Uncle JD has special magical powers? Asked Nala in an excited voice. Yes, we all do, said Grandma. Nala looked at Grandma, all confused. All right, friends, let's walk with them. So they are walking a few blocks to Rainbow Hall. So let's walk to Rainbow Hall with them. I want you to come to your mat or your blanket or your piece of floor, and we're going to do walking lunges, friends. So I'm going to go sideways actually for one lunge so that you can see what it looks like. I'm going to do a lunge. See? I'm going to bring that knee right down. I'm going to do a walking lunge. So I'm going to walk at you now. Walking lunge, walking lunge. I want you to go all through your living room, wherever you are in your kitchen. I want that walking lunge. I'm going to come and show you here again. Keep walking, friends. Keep walking everywhere you are, friends. I want to see it, friends. Let's take the big walk Rainbow Hall and make sure you're walking and changing feet just like this, friends. Good job, my friends. Walking lunges. All right. What do you mean, Grandma? How do we all have special magical powers? Asked Nala. When you give someone a nice smile, it makes them feel better, said Grandma. I don't understand how it makes them feel better, said Nala. Why don't we give it a try? Let's give the next person that walks by a nice, warm smile, suggested Grandma. A few minutes later, an older couple walked by, and Nala gave them a big, warm smile. The couple stopped and said, "What a beautiful smile you have." "Thank you," said Nala. The older couple smiled back at Nala and went on their way. Did you see the sparkle in their eyes when you smiled at them, Nala? Asked Grandma. When you smiled at them, you showed kindness. Kindness is a special magical power we all have inside of us. When we show kindness, it's like spreading sunshine everywhere we go, no matter what the weather is like outside, exclaimed Grandma. When they smiled back at you, how did it make you feel? Asked Grandma. I felt all warm and fuzzy inside, replied Nala. When you smile at people, you are showing them kindness, and this kindness can change a person's day from bad to good. But the magic works both ways, because it also makes you feel better too, explained Grandma. All right, so at the beginning, Grandma exclaimed the sparkle in their eyes, friends. So we are going to be sparkly stars together, friends. Come on to your mat or your piece of floor or your blanket. We're going to start in mountain pose, okay, with our hands to prayer pose. And the first part of our star is our legs, so let's spread our legs. I want you to sparkle big, friends, because we're going to put our arms up and we're going to do big stars. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Sparkle big. Show me your hands. Give me sparkle hands too, friends. I'm going to bring my hands down here so you can see them, but I want yours big up atop. I want you to be the widest, biggest star you can. Spread your legs, spread your arms. You should feel it through your shoulders. You should feel it in your hips. And sparkle those hands, my friends. Good job. Okay. But how is that a special magical power? Asked Nala. Remember that sparkle in their eye when you smiled at them? I always imagined that every person is a candle, and when you smile at them, it lights them up. Then they pass the light on to somebody else by smiling at them too, replied Grandma. Oh, said Nala, so being kind is like sprinkling a little bit of magic everywhere you go, said Nala. That's right, my little Honeycake, replied Grandma. Could you imagine how much nicer the world would be if everyone smiled at each other or did a random act of kindness every day? We are kind when we use our manners by saying please and thank you, or by opening a door, or by giving our seat on a bus or train to a stranger in need. Kindness is a gift we all can afford to give because it doesn't cost us a thing, but it can mean everything to one person, said Grandma. All right, friends, Grandma said, I always imagine that every person is a candle. So let's be candles, friends. Let's come to our mat or our blanket or our piece of floor. We're going to lay down on our backs, friends, okay? Lay down on your back. Lay down on your back. We're going to keep our arms straight out in front of us, friends. And we are going to lift our legs, okay? Point your toes up at the ceiling and keep your legs nice and straight and tall, friends. Point them, point them, point them. Now some of my gymnastics friends, I know you will have your bums up off of the floor too, and if you're flexible and you can do that, that's okay. Being careful, but this is the easy candle pose, friends. Nobody will get hurt this way. Good job, my friends.
All right. Nala, Grandma, and Uncle JD reached Rainbow Hall. Nala noticed that Uncle JD opened the front door and held it so that everyone could walk in. "What is this place?" asked Nala. "This is Rainbow Hall, a shelter for families who don't have a home to live in," answered Uncle JD. "What happened to their homes?" asked Nala. "Well, we're going to open the door first. Before we find out, friends, we're going to open the door.
Just like Uncle JD, so come to your mat or your piece of floor or your blanket. We're going to kneel on 2 knees, but our bum is up, okay? So we're kneeling on the floor. I'm going to take one leg and I'm going to put it out. Okay? I'm not going to point my toes that way. I'm going to keep my toes forward. I'm going to put that leg out. And now what am I going to do with my arms, friend? My arms are the door, okay? So our arms are going to end up to this leg over here that's straight out. So I'm going to go like this and open up the door, friends. I'm going to put this arm down and rest it on this leg. So let me show you again. My door is closed. I'm going to go like this and open it. Open the door for all the people. All right, friends, we're going to go to the other side now. We always do every exercise on both sides. So remember, friends, here's my door. Okay, I'm going to open it that way now. Go like this and open. This is called gate pose. So we're opening the gate or opening the door. All right, friends, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go like this and open the door for all the people to go through. Good job, friends.
Okay. Some people are going through a hard time and need extra help. There are special places like Rainbow Hall to help families get the help they need. You're doing a very special thing today, Nala. By donating your outgrown clothes and toys, you are using your special magical powers of kindness. Your donations will bring so much joy and happiness to another little girl or boy, said Uncle JD. After dropping off the box of donations at Rainbow Hall, they all headed back to Nala's house. Nala ran into the house, all excited to tell her mom and dad about her day. Mama, called out Nala. Did you know we all have special magical powers? Why, yes, I do, said Nala's mom. Why don't you tell your dad and I how you used your special magical powers today? Asked Nala's mom. Well, when we were walking down the street, we gave everyone a nice big smile and saw their faces all light up. They passed on that light by smiling back to the other people on the street. And remember, friends, that's when we did candle pose, to light up. Then Uncle JD opened the door and held it open so people could walk in. And we did gate pose, friends, to open that door like Uncle JD. When we brought my box of donations into Rainbow Hall, I met a few kids who had lost all their belongings in a fire. The toys I had in my box were exactly like their toys that got damaged. They were so happy to have fresh, clean clothes to wear and toys they could enjoy playing with again, exclaimed Nala. Look at this, friends. I want you to see this picture right here. See this beautiful picture of Nala donating her toys, her clothes, to all of the little boys and girls. And you see Uncle JD? See how he's kneeling there with the box, donating those clothes? Uncle JD and Nala and Grandma look like superheroes. Or friends, warriors.
So Uncle JD is actually in warrior pose there. He is. I'm going to lift this up just a bit, friends.
I want you to be able to see my head.
So Uncle JD is in warrior pose there, friends. So we are going to do warrior pose. So first we're going to do is spread our legs really wide. And we're going to do that same pose that Uncle JD is doing, okay? So we're going to put those toes towards the wall, okay? The wall that I'm looking at right now to my side. Those toes are pointing to the wall. The other toes are pointing in a little bit, okay? And that's the knee I'm going to bend. So I'm just going to bend that knee without moving the top of my body, okay? And I'm going to put a little bit more space because I want to make sure that my knee is above my ankle. Good job, friends. And now we can go like this. And we can also go like this. whichever is comfortable for you. These are both warrior pose. Warrior 1 and warrior 2. Okay, so like this or like this. Good job, friends, and we're going to do the other side, okay? So all we have to do is just shift our feet. Now we're going to point the toes of this foot that way, okay? So this is my left leg now. I'm going to point my left toes to the wall, and I'm going to bring the other side, the right toes in a little bit, and I'm just going to bend that knee, and I'm going to make sure, I'm going to step in a bit, and I'm going to make sure my knee doesn't go over my ankle, and I can go like this, or I can go like this. Warrior 1 and warrior 2. You guys are wonderful warriors at home, friends. Wonderful warriors. All right. Beautiful job.
We are so proud of you, said Nala's mom and dad. How do you feel after doing all these wonderful acts of kindness, Nala? Asked Nala's mom. I feel so warm and fuzzy inside. I'm going to share my special magical powers everywhere I go. I'm going to show my friends how they can also use their special magical powers and spread kindness and make everyone sparkle, said Nala. Kindness is a gift we can all afford to give. Though it doesn't cost a thing, your kindness can mean everything to another person. Use your special magical powers and spread kindness everywhere you go. What a beautiful, beautiful story by our friend Medea Kalantar. And if you would like to purchase that story, friends, the link to purchase that story is in the description of this video there. It's just, Medea is one of our favorite authors, friends. Thank you so much for joining us for that story. I invite you all now, friends, to lay down on your floor or on your mat or on your blanket. We're going to have a little relaxation, friends. And as you lay down, arms to your sides, palms facing up. Good job, my friends. And now I want you to pretend, friends, that you are laying on a bed of kindness. Now, what does a bed of kindness feel like? A bed of kindness is warm and cushy and inviting. Maybe a little fluffy, like a fluffy blanket. It wraps us in love and warmth and confidence. Laying on that bed of kindness, friends, I want you to relax your shoulders, relax your chest, relax your bum into the floor, the mat, or the blanket, wherever you are, on that wonderful bed of kindness. Relaxing your arms and your hands, relaxing your legs and your feet, making sure your feet are just dropping off to the side and letting them go. You can squinch up your toes really tight and then let them go. Squinch up your hands really tight and then let them go. Just let them drop off to the side. And now all of those special magical powers that Nala was talking about today, the smiles and the kindness and saying hello to people and holding doors for people, all of those special magical things, I want you to know that you have those special magical powers inside of you too, friends. I want you to spread that loving kindness throughout your entire body, friends. Spread it to your chest and your waist and your arms and your hands and your legs and your feet. And most of all, send that kindness to your heart, friends. Feel what it feels like to have that kindness deep inside your heart. Now I want you to take all of those special magical powers inside your body, and I want you to send out that kindness to everybody around you. Send it out to mommy and daddy. Send it out to your brothers and sisters beside you. Send it out to all of your school friends who are at their homes. Send it out to your neighbors and all of your other family members who are home today. Send it out to all of our special workers, our nurses and our doctors and our paramedics, and all of our frontline workers at the airports and the borders and everybody who's working in the grocery stores and the pharmacies to make sure we're safe. Spread that loving kindness, friends. I know you all have special magical powers inside of you. Beautiful friends. And with those special magical powers, friends, I want you to quietly say to yourself, I am healthy. I am kind. Good job, my friends. And when you're ready, friends, you can roll over to your right side, bringing your legs up into your chest, bringing your knees, up into your chest, keeping your eyes closed. Just stay there for a moment, friends. And when you're ready, friends, come on up to sitting on your mat. I'm going to bring my cushion back and you can join me on my mat. On your mat or your blanket or your piece of floor, wherever you are, friends. And as I ring my bells, friends, I'm going to sit up in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, whichever is comfortable for you. Good job, my friends. Sitting up with your hands at heart center. And we'll end our class today with Namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. Thank you so much for joining today, friends. I'm so happy that you were able to join in today. I'm going to come forward and talk to you again. I was so excited to read the last book in the Honeycake series today, friends. Again, if you did enjoy it as much as we did, please do follow the links to buy your own copy at home. And you will find this video on our Facebook page and on our YouTube page, so you can watch over and over again with your own copy of the book. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. Please do find us, friends, on Facebook or on our website, breathewithmeyoga.com. If you have any further questions or you'd like to engage us in any other classes, friends. Have a wonderful day. Take care, my friend. Thank you so much for joining, and we will see you tomorrow.